Hey there guys, Nexion Striker here, back again for another video, and I'm back again to make probably what's going to be one of the most controversial videos on my channel as of date, which is impressive considering my line of work. But some just cleaning up before we actually do the actual video here, because I know that a lot of you are just automatically gonna click on this, leave hate, thumbs it down, whatever. So let me just lay the groundwork here before we get into it. I am a big Arrow fan, okay? I thought season 1, episode 1 was awesome, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, okay, this show is going to be amazing, and it was. I loved it. Watched it all the way up until, well, I mean, I still watch it, obviously, but season 1 all the way through I thought was pretty awesome. Not every episode was, you know, the best or whatever, but I don't think any TV show has every episode being perfectly awesome anyway. So season 2 raised the bar. Awesome. Season 2 just and not to say that it didn't have its problems either, but season 2 as a whole I thought was definitely the top, the peak for Arrow. And then season 3, I don't know what happened. Honestly, that's really the thing that just baffles me, is that the same people that made seasons 1 and 2 of Arrow made season 3. I just don't get how it happened, because you went from just having these great villains, great plots, all this, to just whatever season 3 is. Okay. Not to say that season 3 hasn't brought some good things to the table, but we'll get into, well, you know what, let's just go ahead and say the good things now. Some good things that I've liked from season 3. Arsenal, definitely the highlight of season 3. I've loved Arsenal. Okay, Arsenal's been really good. I think Laurel becoming Black Canary was another really good thing that they did. The 3 episodes that they did or whatever to the Black Canary saga, as they dubbed it, I thought that was really good. The Blind Side, where it looked like Ollie died. Well, I mean, obviously he didn't, but I think that was just shocking in and of itself. The most recent episode's shocking ending, I'm not going to spoil it, but that was pretty good. And, you know, just some other things here or there that were pretty good. Some of the stuff with Malcolm towards the beginning of the season was good, and just some other general things. I don't really think that, I don't know if there's anything else I need to say before I get into it, but I will say that I am still going to keep watching Arrow, and for those of you that say if you don't like it, you shouldn't watch it, well, okay, so there's no need to critique things. You can't have an opinion. That's what I offer to people that say that, because honestly, if you have to love it in order to watch it, then something is wrong there, because we wouldn't have reviews and critics if that didn't exist. And criticizing things is the way that things get better. Well, hopefully better. But without further ado, I think it's time to get into this rant and to why I absolutely hate season 3 of Arrow ever since episode 1, which I had high hopes for, because it started off with the death of a important character, and I thought that maybe, even though I didn't really care for the episode too much, maybe it would be interesting, the whole mystery behind who killed her. I didn't know if they were going to get back into the list. I didn't know really what they were going to do. But it just didn't play out. I don't know why the whole... I mean, the mystery thing was okay. I'm not saying that the whole story behind that wasn't half bad. It actually, you know, making it to where Malcolm was afraid of the League of Assassins and all that stuff, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But... one, I do miss the character, because I thought Sarah's Black Canary is just, she was really good. She is the Black Canary to me. Not that I don't like Laurel, because I'm not a Laurel hater. I do like her as a character. I do like the actress. She's not there yet. I think she will get there eventually. But still, Sarah is the Black Canary for me. So yeah, there's that. I guess that's not really why I hate it, though. The main reason why I really hate it is the fact that so much of the focus of season 3 has been Felicity. And I don't hate Felicity either. I'm not one of those guys that's really loved Felicity. I've never hated her. She's just kind of been in between for me. She's the same person from Criminal Minds, whatever that computer girl is. She's pretty much a carbon copy. So I always found that kind of annoying about her character. But I've never hated her or anything like that. And I thought the whole thing with her and Ollie was cute, and I always knew that if they really went into that it really wouldn't work out. And this is exactly why they never should have really played with that, because it just turned into a disaster, them trying to date and stuff. It just didn't work because he thought that he liked her or whatever, and then he does still, but they don't date, and then she dates someone else even though she still likes him clearly. Ugh, just all the drama. The drama just has killed this season. And, I understand that CW has a big female base. It's understandable. But everything with Felicity and the Atom has just sucked. I'm sorry, but it has. And I have nothing against the guy that plays the Atom either. But the Atom, I just hate his character in this show. He sucks. I don't like him. Just really annoying. Just another Felicity clone. I was first exposed to the Atom in Justice League Unlimited, and I didn't really care for him there either, but he didn't get on my nerves nearly as much as this one does. I don't know what it is, just the Atom is just annoying to me. Not as much as Felicity has been this season, though. Felicity just in everything, both in the Arrow and the Flash, I just, can't stand her. I don't know what it is. Just the way that they wrote her character this season just doesn't make sense. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm sure that there's people that are watching this that like it, and that's fine. You can like it. If you enjoy it, great. I can't. Me and my girlfriend both have watched this whole season, and we can't get into it. We don't like it. And it's not only because of the drama, but also because of the main story of, is Oliver really Oliver Queen? Is he the Arrow? Can he be both? I think that whole thing has sucked because they haven't really played with it too much. The whole League of Assassins thing hasn't been that interesting because I think they did the League of Assassins better in Season 2, which is really sad considering that he's the main villain and he's not even really a threat, to be honest. Compared to how Deathstroke was in Season 2 and Malcolm was in Season 1, he is nothing. Which, Ra's al Ghul is supposed to be like this really, really big figure in the DC Comics. And, it's not to say that he's just a pushover. I'm not saying that. Obviously, combat-wise, he can't be topped thus far. But it's just his demeanor, there's just something about him I don't particularly like, Just recently, he just started to make life absolute hell for Oliver just now, and the season finale is in a few episodes, 4 episodes. So the last 5 episodes is really the only time where you see him become a real problem, and not even really a threat, just a problem. He's just ruining his life at this point, but he's not to the point where he's trying to kill other people. Well, I guess I can't really say kill other people, but I can't really explain it, but it's just not the same as it was with Malcolm and Slade. And I know that he's not supposed to be. I know he's supposed to be his own thing, but I just don't like how they've used him in this season, is what I'm trying to say. So, there you go. Other complaints. I don't like how they're getting rid of Arsenal after this season. I know that he's still going to be a guest character in Season 4, and hopefully other seasons, and I know that that's not really their fault. I know that that's the actor who's just wanting to leave the show, but it just sucks in general that he's going to be gone because I just started to like him as Arsenal, so that sucks. Anything else? I can't really think of anything else. I guess really mainly it's just the villain and the drama. I don't like the villain, don't like the drama. And I like Ra's. I never had a problem with Felicity, and the Adam character I've never had a problem with. Hate all three of them in this season. I don't know what it is. Just every time they're on the screen, I just want them. I want Raish to kill both the Adam and Felicity, and then I want him to just fall off the cliff and die himself. And then the season and the show will be much better. That's how I feel about it. I know that's really bad, but honestly, I don't know. And I hope that after this season that everything gets better. There's a theory going around that the Flash will make it to where this season never happened. I doubt that'll happen, but that would be really great if it did, because the Flash is just infinitely better than this show right now, which is sad because the Arrow was the pinnacle of all comic book shows. It was the greatest one, quite frankly. Live action. Let me just say that. Live action. Now it's not doing so great. And as a fan who's been following it since, well, not since it came out on TV, because I saw it on Netflix, but when I first saw season 1 on Netflix, that's when I fell in love with it, and ever since then, awesome until the season. I don't know what they're doing, but I really want them to just do better. That's what I'm really hoping. This is not a video of me just saying, never watch the show again, it sucks, I hate it. I just want them to do better, and I really don't understand what happened this season, but I just hope in the future that they do better and this never happens again. And I hope that the Flash never suffers from this, because I guess I can also say this is something I forgot to mention. The crossovers, they've sucked. I don't know why. Even the first one where the Flash and Arrow fought, I thought was just ridiculous. It wasn't even that cool to me. I don't know why. It just I don't know. I just didn't like them. And the last one, that's the one that I had the real complaint with, is these last crossovers that they've had. The one where it's like All-Star Team Up and then Broken Arrow, which I don't really know if you consider that a crossover. Broken Arrow was just like, you know, throwing Cisco in there, so whatever. But All-Star Team Up was just a terrible, terrible crossover. That was probably one of the worst episodes of Arrow and Flash ever. Okay, because that was just like drama of Arrow meets drama of the Flash, just shoved in your face. Why was Barry with them at that dinner party? I don't know what's going on. This is ridiculous. Anyway, I guess I'm kind of just rambling at this point. I think you guys get the picture, but it just needed to be said. I've been wanting to say this for a while, so I don't know. I couldn't wait for the season to end. I'm sure that the season will get better infinitely, as does every season of Arrow towards the ending. However, the damage is done, and the season ending, it's kind of like Korra Season 2, if you've ever watched The Legend of Korra. Even though the season ending was really good with Korra, the damage was already done. It's the same with Season 3. No matter how good this ending is, it just can't undo this damage. So, that's all I had. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you liked. Subscribe if you liked. Comment below, let me know your thoughts. And that's all I have for now. Catch you guys later.